Hi everyone, Foxtails3 here. Everybody calls me Fox. Welcome to Mysticraft Season 2. Starting a new season of Minecraft 1.13, the aquatic update. We're all kind of excited to do this. This is a recap. It's not the actual start because I had some problems with my recordings and I had a really bad cold and just coughing constantly. So here we are. We all started here. A bunch of people talking at the same time, Tall Bunny yelling. It was quite interesting, and then we got a little start done. And it is an island. This whole area is a bunch of little islands. And there's the ocean down there and a lot of kelp. And then we got in our boats and we headed off in this direction. Tall had supplied these little markers to let us know where our spawn town is from Spawn. So our spawn town is going to be these islands up here. This recorded a couple days after when we actually had our first day. So there's a couple things built here. This is the first island we arrived at. There were some trees on it, and not within 4 hours of starting the server, Valdurius built this little enchanting shed. It's a very nice design. And a lot of us came to this island and pretty much removed all the trees, and I actually died from I died here from a drowned. I was trying to go in the water and kill it, and it killed me instead. And then I went over to a different island because we wanted more trees. Now this island I'm about to pass on the right, those trees didn't have any trees on it. And there's our portal now, but this island I'm heading towards now that has this large building on it had trees on it. So I headed over here, and Tall Bunny was already over here. And I started cutting down trees and jumping in the water and doing some fishing, and we had somebody, Ninja Zanza, build a line of soul sand between the islands to act as kind of like a bubble bridge. So all this you're seeing here was pretty much built in the first day, 4 or 5 hours of starting. And yeah, swimming towards the sunset. You can see how the bubbles work when you run across them. You get shot up and out of the water, and you're just like walking on the bubbles. So also on this island we started a mine, and Tall Buddy built this building here. Yeah, I was showing off my tail. Tall Bunny built this building here, which is an inn. Places people have initial beds, and it's a good starter building. And beds are very important now because of the phantoms that come in at night. And there's a second floor and more rooms for beds as we get them. There's another bed. So then over here is our mine starting area, and we dug this down. Somebody started this path down all the way down to level 12, and then I started this side passage down to level 12 area. Found some stuff and ran into some water problems, and then I kept on going down and found some iron, and then found my first diamonds. And then right here was a little lava lake and water coming down from the top, and I mined out a bunch of obsidian and set up our first portal. By the way, I'm using a different texture pack than the standard. If you haven't noticed, it's called Persistence, and I've been playing with it such a long time. I have a really hard time playing with the vanilla Minecraft textures. So I just keep it with this one, and I'm hoping it gets updated fairly quickly. If not, then I'll see if I can update the new stuff myself. So go ahead and back up and out. I didn't bother putting stairs on here because I wasn't going up and down as much as this other path was going up and down. So I started off with a few diamonds, some iron, and this is where the original portal was, right here. It got later moved over to that island, so it's on its own island, but it was set up right here. And then we set up some sugarcane, so we could have sugarcane for making books, and a little wheat farm for food. And then I built this thing right here. I built an automatic chicken farm, which has chickens in here. They lay their eggs. That goes through the hopper, and it's detected when they get to the dispenser, and it shoots out an egg, and at the same time it puts out lava just like that, kills the chicken, and then the cooked chicken and any feathers in that chest below. This was the first farm on the server, though it's kind of simple. Uses some of the observers and a little bit of redstone to do the timings. And I also set it up so if you want to get eggs instead of chicken, it pulls the egg out of the dropper and automatically deposits it down there. So you have an option of getting eggs only or to get the cooked chicken. To build that, I needed to get some nether quartz for the comparator, so I went in the nether and got the nether quartz out of Tombot, and we ended up right in the fortress. And we did a little exploration around there. The fortress found no chests, but did find a couple of blaze spawners. And the footage you're watching right now is from then, when we were just kind of running around there getting that. And then I came back and built the chicken cooker. And then Tall Bunny finished up the inn, and the mine shafts made a little nicer. You can kind of see the fish bobbing up and down there in the bubbles. My texture pack doesn't actually show the bubbles yet, but there's a line of soul sand running between each of the islands to act as a bubble bridge. Now, you can't walk. You could walk across it, kind of run across it. It's not as fast as a boat, but it's convenient if you don't have a boat. So let's head over to the portal island and hop through the portal real quick, and you can kind of see what we did there. Ending up in another fortress right off was kind of interesting. We were kind of lucky on that regard. So, and we got horses here. So let's just check out this portal real quick. And this has been updated a little bit in here too. Some people already started some paths. But there's the fortress right there. We dug a little staircase down here and started wandering around in it. When we were exploring it, we ran up into practically no fortress mobs. The only time we saw them was when we ran across the blade spawners, but didn't see any skeletons or wither skeletons or blazes wandering the hallways. And you see, it's just still kind of empty now. It's all the entire fortress is buried. And up here is one of the spawners, where I just started making a little ghetto blaze farm so we could get some blaze rods. It's really slow at the moment. I'm gonna go in and fix that later, but it's to get a couple blaze rods, get a little brewing started. It's very handy for that. And sometimes if you just break out the corners where they can see, they'll come down a little bit quicker. Because mobs will try to pass through a corner even though they can't get there. And right above that center block there, that's a few blocks up. That's where the spawner is actually located. So that's the blaze spawner. I want to make this into a full-blown blaze farm. Unfortunately, the other blaze spawner is not close enough to this one to make it a double blaze farm. So it's just going to be a single for now. And another fortress is all these enclosed, buried pathways with a couple of these little towers on them, but there were none of the there's a blaze, so let's take care of that. There was none of the enclosed passages that had the chests in them, so there was no treasure at all in this fortress. Oop, that got hurt. Well, it's not coming after me. Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. So, that is the nether. Now, this is another nether portal that Jam built, and he started building out a tunnel, and we're actually going to make this little fortress area our nether hub. Of course, it's all going to have to be half slabbed. Or lower slabbed. And we're back in the overworld. So that's about it. I'm going to have some more episodes coming out soon, and thanks for watching. Take care.